Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, oh god, don't crash on me. Which, luckily enough, the game's only ever crashed on me once, and it nearly crashed on me, today. Which is great. What are you? Tir Evron, the Twin Elms, the Blood Sands, the Hall of Warriors. All right, now, as you can see, I've got important things to deal with. Okay. Sorry. I don't mean to interrupt your important business.
A simple test. That's settled.
Tread carefully, Estermore.
It's not many of us more who are permitted into our sacred city. Bethwell must be feeling especially soft today. Eder pays no attention to the elf and instead has locked his eyes with the Stelgar in front of him. He whispers to you. Hold on. Do you think he'd mind if I pet a Stelgar? Sakina lowers his head. Remember how well that worked out last time? Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Come to hear your future at come to hear your future at Tir Evron. He smiles. His smile widens, exposing a row of yellowed crooked teeth. Or to make your own at Blood Sands. Someone get that poor man a dog. Keep him out of trouble. Right? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I've got a dog in here. I've got multiple dogs in here. Where are they at? I got multiple pets in here. 3 dogs. No, 4 dogs, 2 cats, a weird pygmy, a giant miniature space piglet, instead of a giant miniature space hamster. 4 dogs, 2 cats, a miniature space piglet, giant miniature space piglet, a tiny animant, a baby Logafeth, and 2 dragons. Because Z currently has a little baby dragon on him. Or no, not dragons, worms. I've got so much stuff. I got so many. Eder, just stick your hand in my bag of holding. There's a whole. Yes, Eder, just stick your hand in my bag of holding. There's a whole petting zoo in there, and yet he looks at the Stelgar. Yeah, I love Eder. I love Eder so much. In all honesty, though, Eder does have the right of it. It's an animal. It's got fur. It's pettable, right? Right? Yeah? Anyways. Anyways. Let's finish our talk with him. What's the Blood Sands? An ancient place of sacrifice in a cave by the great elms themselves. Reston and his druids have been an integral part of the Glenfathan society for generations. No matter what some of the other tribes might say, Eric Landfoth has held its own against the Estremorn because some of us still understand the power of sacrifice. Benevolent, he gives you an appraising eye. Does the thought make you uncomfortable? It should. It is what kept our society alive for so long. You don't seem fond of a Sestromorn. He hunches his shoulders. His hunched shoulders straighten. I fought in the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. I saw my brethren cut down defending the places of the builders, and I shed blood alongside them. Gallifin regged himself. Now, the Estromorn seem to think that they will find a cure for the empty children among our sacred sites, or worse, they will find sanctuary in our lands. And I've seen what happens when they set their sights on Glenfathan's soil. Ooh. They're desperate. The best of them want to find a cure. The worst are looking for an excuse to plunder. Have pity. They're only trying to save their children. And when the Estromorn invade us in force and bring their plague here, what of our children? In my 250 years, I've led my people through 2 wars. Our borders have remained intact and largely through the reputation of the 3-tusked Stelgar. His voice drops to a growl. I've sired a dozen children. Man, it's pretty busy. But none have been deemed fit to take my place. I cared nothing for the legacies that obsessed the Estromorn lords, but it is important that my successor continue this path. Is your role hereditary? If your own children don't succeed you, what happens? Ordinarily, the Rio would turn to others in my tribe, the clan heads, and their families. Ordinarily. But we share a tradition of fostering the children of other tribes, and the Animanfoth of Fisher Crane has trusted his youngest to my care. And as none of my own blood are fit to take my place, the Rio will look next to this bog child, the kin of another Animanfoth, and my foster daughter to take my place. Bog child? I have nothing but respect for Fisher Crane, but their ways are not ours. The Orlans of Fisher Crane have lived in Thane Bog for 1,000 years. They are cunning and fugitive by nature, which serves them well when they have swamplands to hide their movements. He crosses his arms, but this will not deter the Estromorn on open ground. This is a quest? Oh no! Oh no! I'm probably gonna. Okay. So. It's starting to look like I'm probably never gonna finish this game. My only hope is that Solasta gets pushed back to May. Then I might be able to play this game and play this and finish this up, finish up PoE 2, maybe have time for Pathfinder Kingmaker? I don't know. Probably not. This brings back some humorous memory. Humorous. Oh God. Oh, this ought to be good. I wouldn't be so sure. There's greater fear in the unseen enemy. He points to the warriors gathered near the fire. Our savagery has deterred the Estromorn from further encroachment. They still tell our deeds in the Broken Stone War. But if a child of Fisher Crane leads our tribe, we will lose that boldness, and the Estromorn will lose their fear of us. The child will be influenced by the souls of her ancestors. In times of crisis, she will look to her kin and Thane Bog for guidance. No matter what I might try to teach her, it will not be enough. You unintentionally borked this quest? Oh no, and I got an outcome I didn't know was possible? Oh dear. Passionate too. He considers you. There is a way you could help if you could steel your soft heart to do something difficult but necessary. Go on. You don't want to spoil it? Oh dear. This Orlan girl has the soul of a leader. If it were passed to one of my own offspring, our tribe would remain strong. Oh no, I think I know where this is going. A Stelgar at Simok's side scratches its massive head on the Anaminfoth's leg. He remains steady on his feet. The Druids of Blood Sands have a way to do this, and they understand the importance of a strong line of succession for a three-tusked Stelgar. The irises of Pelican's golden eyes grow wide. Even she's like, this is not sounding good. This is brutal talk, even among Glenfathans. He gives you a key. There's a house in southeast Heartsong next to the river. The child will be asleep, and I have arranged for her to be unattended for a time. His voice becomes quite a quiet rumble. Take her and bring her to the keep Weirda and Blood Sands. She knows what must be done. When she presents you with the liquid essence, bring it back to me. What will the keeper do with this child? His scarred face twists again. Have you seen the rituals of Blood Sands? He will sacrifice her. Is the only way to distill her essence. Oh no. Alos-eyed bold. Hey, I'd rather distill this old on a bone bag into a right fine past. The Orlan child, go on. The Orlan child, go on. I don't see why you need me to do this. Because I cannot do it without attracting undue attention. Rounds. I don't relish passing my own burdens onto another. But this will incite war between our tribes if I am caught. How can you possibly expect to get away with this? If you know the girl is here, and one Orlan babe will look much the same as the next. But let me worry about this. Tell me about the potion that you need from Weirda. Essence, bound and distilled into a liquid. It will have little immediate effect on me. Remind me where I can find the child. She's staying in a house in Heartsong. Follow past to the southeast side of the district until you reach the river. Okay, chat. Tell me now. Please, yes or no. Should I or should I not accept this quest? Yes or no. Do I or do I not accept this quest? This is all sorts of wrong for me. This feels all sorts of wrong. Yes, no, the secret outcome is the only one that plays a role in the endings. I can't ignore it if I want, but I know what he wants. I should kill you for this. Surrendered, surrounded by my best warriors? That would be unwise. So much for going through with the main story, right, chat? I'll help. He nods. Tell me about the 3 tusks. Goodbye. Oh dear God. This is going to be ugly. This is going to be very ugly, isn't it? Oh God. Allow that. Anyways, surrounded by my best warriors. We killed an Adra dragon last time. Sit down, you idiot. Right. Anyways. A young man approaches you with a swift, purposeful stride. While you never met him before, he has the same stern, wild look as Simic. Oh, is this his child? He doesn't speak until he's right next to you. When he does, his voice is quiet. Wait, I saw you speaking with my father. What's this about? He glances back at the room with the Simic. He's asked you to sacrifice Vela, hasn't he? Maybe he's right about 3-tusked Stelagar growing weak, but if this is the price of strength, it isn't worth it. The tribes have survived this long because we've stuck together. Sagani does a double take. Kid, are you sure that old elf's your father? I would never hurt a child. He sighs. You do not seem like one who would, but my father will find someone who will. He doesn't give up on an idea easily. But there may be a way to stop him. There's an herbalist among the Ovates of the Golden Grove. Bleda, that's her name. They all gather southeast of here, by the river. And she could brew a poison. Simic wouldn't know the difference until it's too late. There's the family resemblance. Why not just return this child to her birth parents? It's complicated. A child sent to be fostered by another tribe isn't allowed to return. Unfortunately, explaining that we were shielding her from my father would make matters much worse. For both sides, he tugs a thin braid. There's gotta be a third solution to this. You want me to murder your father? No, but it's better than allowing him to murder this child. And let me guess, if Simic dies, you're next in line. It's not like that. The Rio have already determined that my soul isn't strong enough. Whoever follows my father, it won't be me. I've got to think about this. He scowls. I hope you don't have to think too hard about it. With another glance at Simic's chamber, he backs toward the door. I'm warning you now, Estremor, don't go anywhere near Vela. I'm my father's son in one regard anyway. There is another way to do this quest. But you don't want to spoil it. You don't have to spoil it, just maybe a little bit of detail is all. That's it. You don't have to spoil a damn thing. Anyways. let's look at this quest real quick. Sacrificial bloodlines. I can attain a suitable poison from Bleda, one of the ovates of the Golden Grove. Huh. Huh.
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara Extensios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
You think I can persuade him from sacrificing a certain stat requirements, but I still have to go and get the poison to be able to confront him. Gotcha. Will do. You honor me, Grand Inquisitor.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom Witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
How would we reach her?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
But how would we get Iavara to move to Oceanus?
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
Oh. Interesting. Oh.
Estremor.
And welcome, Mr. Moore. I've got herbs and potions for sale. Looking for something to ease your travels or something to make them more interesting. When she grins, you see her teeth and gums are stained brown. Ugh. People never heard of brushing your teeth or personal hygiene? Good God. White leaf. Nice way to spend an afternoon and the following night and most of the next day. I heard that you can make certain poisons. She takes to even draw on her pipe. Poisons. I only deal in tonics that heal and enlighten. She exhales a puff of smoke. Of course, many beneficial substances can be harmful when taken in great quantities, but that's just Werentha's way of keeping all things in balance. Well, this is a medieval-like setting, so... I mean... yeah, true. That's very true. Anyways, really? What kind of substances? She leans against the wind tree trunk and ticks the items off on her fingers. Oh, there's plenty. Concentrated Agaro gallon, undistilled spider venom, rotted blood moss extract, cave coral mixture with skin bone. Concentrated go. She stops counting and scratches her head. What would you want something like that? Well, my friend Stelgar is dying and he wants to ease the creature's passing. She frowns her teeth. Poor thing, here, take this. She gives you a vial filled with a dark liquid. It works slowly, but this will send him back to the cycle kindly enough to see that it doesn't get misplaced. Half of that dose would kill an Amawa. She taps ash from her pipe into the grass. Was there anything else I could do for you? I'd like to see your stocks. What do you got? Ooh, you got ingredients. I have the money, but I'm gonna hold off. All right, there's that. Okay, I have this like insanely high stats right now. I have insanely high stats. Okay, so what is my lowest stat that I currently have is my dexterity. And perception isn't too far behind. So might, con, hopefully resolution is all. Wow. I didn't think they were both that high. Jeez. I'll take it. Ooh. Boom. Here's the potion you asked for. Oh no! This is the essence potion you asked for. Send for Weirda if you doubt it. I guess I gotta increase my intelligence. Oh no! What's the highest intelligence item that I have? +2. And I need to get +4. You're not currently wearing an intelligence item, are you? You are. If I want after I complete this quest, I'll tell you how I got the third outcome. Okay. Does this involve giving the sun the potion? That's my only guess. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quick save here. But that's my only guess. Is that possibly gave the sun the potion, or something like that. Or hold on. Is there a father home? No, patch to the 6. They're not like nope. Doesn't seem to be like a resting place here. So it's okay.
I must say, I'm impressed.
If I rest for intellect, that'll put me to 18. What could I craft for? Okay, that plus 2 intelligence.